Hey, shalom, shalom. Want to say our praises be to Abanawa, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakak, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders of great millstone worldwide. Shalom, peace and brethren. I came out there across the four winds, the four corners of the globe, pushing the truth, the good news of Yahweh Shai, proclaiming salvation to the elect of Israel, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. I'm proclaiming the downfall of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, and his wicked empire. So this video is going to be entitled The Earth/World is in Mourning. And that's all you see, man. You lock on the news, you lock on the radio, and even in your comings and goings, people crying out about what? Inflation, the price of this, the price of that, poverty, violence, you understand? Murder. People are crying out, hey, men and women crying out about each other, man. The so-called gender wars. So that's all you see, man. A state of chaos, anxiety, uncertainty in this world. And that's because what? The wicked is ruling. So this is the book of Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. Ultimately, that's going to come in the kingdom. Even the heathen, they're going to recognize, like, yeah, we've been punished for our bad deeds, but at least we have a righteous authority in place, man, that's going to deal with us according to the righteous book, which is the scriptures, man. And of course, Israel going to be rejoicing, man. So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, because we're going to be back on top, starting with the elect. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear it rule, the people mourn, Like I was saying, that's all you have going on through the earth, man. Trump about to run down on Venezuela. So they all up in arms. You understand? Over there in the Middle East, we know the Valley of Yahweh Shaphat. They stays up in arms. You know what I mean? Here in America, these different cities, Trump sending in the National Guard. So on and so forth. Unemployment. So on and so forth, man. You understand? And we at the forefront of that sign and crying. Was that Ezekiel 9:4? We at the forefront of that sign and crying because we the righteous ones in this wicked world. So we see it even more so than even these people in the world. Because these people in the world, they're mourning, but they don't really understand the full gamut of things, man. But we understand the full gamut of what's supposed to go on, man. We understand that Esau issuing forth these unrighteous decrees. Esau, Edom, is not ruling by the scriptures. Therefore, that's why you have all this chaos, man. I mean, a woman could commit adultery on you and get away with it. Be praised for it. Get away with it, get alimony from it, so on and so forth. Take your kids. You know what I mean? And that's one of the main things that's causing chaos in the society, man. The destruction of the the destruction of the nuclear family, man. Like I was saying earlier, the gender wars, man. And who's orchestrating that? Who has orchestrated that? The so-called white man. Empowering these women over the men. You know what I mean? Allowing these women to run amok. That's him, man. That's the order of chaos. Order by chaos, man. Esau Edom is the harbinger of chaos, man. He uses chaos to control the people. You understand? Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem. He's talking about the Israelites. And set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that say and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And who's that? The men out there on the highways and the byways. Isaiah 58:1. You think this was just written to be written? No, that's what we doing. We living. Prophesying. We proclaiming. Isaiah chapter 58, verse 1. Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and shew my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins. So there you have it, man. Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins. So our main focus is the Israelites, but also we tell these nations too their judgment, man. Yo, you did A, B, C, and D, carried the Israelites into captivity. You destroyed our people, rape, rob, murder, chiefly Esau, Edom, but also these other nations. Isaiah 14:1, Isaiah 14:21, so on and so forth. We proclaiming these on the mountaintops, man. On the great mountaintop, which is here in America, there's this great mountain, this great government, which is the superpower of the earth. That's chiefly where the truth comes out at, man. America, which is the greatest mountain, the greatest government here on earth right now, so to speak, the superpower of the earth that the Lord is about to take out according to biblical prophecy. Jeremiah chapter 16. Jeremiah chapter 16, Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 14. Therefore, behold, the days come, said the Lord, that it shall no more be said, the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. Because even the deliverance from Egypt for the Israelites, that's really the greatest deliverance unto this day for any nation, man. The deliverance of the Israelites for Egypt, and it's still what? Praised and talked about unto this day. But guess what? There's a greater deliverance coming. There's a greater salvation coming. And that's that salvation and deliverance from Babylon the Great. Of which what? We proclaiming, man. Matthew 3:1. We proclaiming this deliverance, man. We telling you Israelites to repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. This going to work 9 to 5, this woman ruling over you, this state of mourning and chaos that's upon the planet is not a thing forever, man. This is a thing for only a time and times, man. And we coming to the end of those times where this is a thing, man. You understand? And we telling you Israelites to prepare for that. And how do you prepare for that? Repenting, man. That's how you prepare for it, by repenting. So this is the book of Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 15. Behold, verse 15, but the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, and from all the lands whither he had driven them, and I will bring them again into the land I gave out to their fathers. God, today you have it, man. We going back home. Going back to where? Jerusalem, man. Going back to Israel. That's what we're going back to. You understand? That's where we going back to Jerusalem, man. In righteousness. For mine eyes are upon all their ways. For my eyes are upon all their ways. They are not hid from my face. Neither is the iniquity hid from mine eyes. And that was it. Yeah, Jeremiah chapter 15. And right now we fishing, like 16 says. Jeremiah 16:16 says we fishing, but soon it's going to turn into hunting of the 2/3, hunting of the heathen, chiefly the so-called white man, the elites, starting with the elites of Esau, Edom. Because once that World War III commence and finish out, guess what? It's captivity time for the heathens, man. Time to hunt down the heathens, man. Time to put the rest of our people that's on the earth in different places on the earth, put them in order, man. Put down the rebels amongst our people and put the rest of them in order, man. You understand? What is it? Brothers like to say the wilderness 2.0. You understand? So all of these things are coming on the pipeline, man. So yeah, this is a time of mourning. This is the time of chaos. This is the time of upheavals of the people. And that's what the scriptures tell us, man. As we approach the utter end. As the scriptures also say, the end is not yet, but it's coming, man. So all this that you're seeing, this is not the very end, man. This is signs of this is signs of that the very end is at hand, man. Like in Matthew 24.
Keep up with the Cardi B lawsuit.
This nigga Joe Rogan. Matthew chapter 24, verse 7, verse 6. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. And that's all that's going on here in Babylon, man. You understand? These false pastors, false preachers, so on and so forth. They causing even more chaos, man. Because they're giving these people false hope, lies, so on and so forth. Even extorting these people, man. Like you had a pastor that basically was caught in a $50 million scheme. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. That's all we're hearing. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So you must recognize, yeah, we seen all these wars and rumors of wars happening. We seen all Trump going down to Venezuela, what Trump did with Iran, but ultimately, you have to know that Mark of the Beast RFID chip have to become mandatory, man. You understand? Trump and Venezuela, that's not really the war that we're looking for, man. To mark the end time war, we really looking for what Israel and Iran and the different powers behind them stepping in a nuclear confrontation. That's really the war that we're looking for. But nonetheless, this thing with Venezuela, so on and so forth, these are all signs of the end of time, same way. But the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. So all type of chaos, man. All types of happenings. Earthquakes, pestilences, upheavals of the people, so on and so forth. In diverse places all over the world, these things are happening. All these are what? The beginning of sorrows. So there you have it right there. So understand, things are only going to get worse for the vast majority of you people, man. If you're not of the elect of the nation of Israel, you're not going to be good in these end times. If you're not an elite of Esau, Edom, you're not gonna escape the chaos and hell that they're gonna bring upon the earth. They're gonna bring upon the earth by the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. So these are things to consider. Hey, if you're Israelite, so-called Black, Hispanics, and Native American, hey, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. But repent, because there's great perils, great judgments that's coming upon this earth, man. Chiefly here in Babylon the Great. Hey, so with that, I want to say our praises be to Abanawa Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Harakah Kodash, Shalom to the elect. Kwame Ashallah, Abad Babal.